Hey guys, Kris here. In this video, we're doing the Norwegian high-speed run in the Ford Mustang Mach-E long-range rear-wheel drive. I'm so excited to finally have this car for this test. And guys, if you're new to the channel, thank you so much for stopping by. I'm Kris. I have this channel dedicated to testing EVs. I do range tests, charging tests. I drive EVs down to 0% to see just how far you can go on a charge. And then I do videos like this, which is the Norwegian high-speed run, which is a battle against the clock over a route that is 615 kilometers. We're starting here at Circle K in Sandvika, right outside of Oslo. We're going south to the south of Norway to Kristiansand, and then we're going back again to this starting point. 615 kilometers on mostly motorways, and the point of the test is to complete the route as quickly as possible. So it is a battle against the clock, and at the very end of the video we will put this car into the chart with all the other cars I have done this test with. So this is one of my big tests, to see how these EVs perform in the real world, because we're not only putting the range to the test, we're also testing its efficiency and also ability to charge. So those three things combined, especially the charging, will dictate how quickly this car can travel over distance in the real world. So guys, if these are the types of videos you like, please be sure to drop a thumbs up, a like on the video down below. That is much appreciated. And also consider hitting that subscribe button and then sounding that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of the cool and upcoming videos I have, well, on this car. And then the next car I have is the Volkswagen GTX, and then the week after that I have the Audi Q4 e-tron. Yeah, I'm so excited for that car. And then the week after that I have the Audi RS e-tron GT. So guys, a lot of cool cars coming up on the channel. So the conditions today are pretty nice. It's around 17-18 degrees outside now. Sunny skies. I mean, the blue skies today are pretty spectacular. I hope we keep that weather the whole way down to Kristiansand and then back again. But it is a bit windy. The wind map shows that we should have a tailwind along the coast to Kristiansand of about 6 meters per second. So on our way down, that will help, but on our way back, yeah, that will be a contributor to high consumption. So it will be very interesting to see, where we stop to charge and how I have to plan this trip. So guys, we're just charging here to 100%, and then we will be on our way. We have now been on the road for about 1 hour and 13 minutes. We have covered 126 kilometers, and our consumption is 18.0 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometers. But this car doesn't count anything behind that decimal point, so I don't understand why there is a decimal point. So, the consumption may be as high as 18.4, and, it's rounding down to 18.0, or it may be as low as 17.6. or 17.8, no, 17.5 and rounding up. So I don't know, but around 18, which is pretty good. But you can hear outside, guys, it is pretty windy today. And as I said in the beginning of the video, we have a tailwind of about 6 meters per second. So I don't know if the wind is that severe. We really see that when we, turn around, at our turnaround point and start heading back again. But guys, this weather today is so beautiful. It's a really nice day to be on a long trip like this, and we are at 73%. So I mean, pretty impressive, this car. And if you saw my video yesterday, guys, go ahead and check that out. That is the updated and facelifted version of the Audi e-tron, the big e-tron, which will come out next year. And I talked about, I have just been on a mini holiday to Kristiansand. So I just came home last night, got a good night of sleep, woke up early this morning to, get on the road again. So I know that this car, it travels really good over distance, especially under today's conditions. And also, we will be able to go to the train station and then, almost all the way halfway back, I think, depending on that wind. And we have a few options because there are some new med chargers in Brokelandsheia, which I want to check out. So that means we can go further than Tvedestrand, which only gives us, usually has only given us like 110 kilowatts. But yesterday I stopped there on my way back with my e-tron, And you know, we first peaked at 120 and then it climbed all the way up to like 127. So not too bad, but still not that maximum speed of 150 kilowatts, which we're going to have to try to maximize today. And we are now at the end of the first section of motorway, which is 130 kilometers. So we have a patch here about this section here is about 25 kilometers of 2-lane roads, and then we will hit the patch of motorway again, and then another patch of 2-lane roads, and then motorway, and then another patch of 2-lane roads, and then motorway all the way to Kristiansand. So so we're just going to continue on, guys, and I will catch up with you guys when we get to Kristiansand. Welcome back to Kristiansand, guys. Or I was just here yesterday, actually. About 24 hours ago, I was still here. And for you guys who have never been here, welcome to Kristiansand. It's one of the southmost cities in Norway. It's at least the biggest southmost city. I haven't talked too much about Kristiansand. 120 something, 25,000 inhabitants. So, you know, being a Norwegian city, it's about mid-size. Everywhere else in the world is probably a very small city, but considering our capital, Oslo, which has like 700,000 inhabitants within the municipality, of course, you know, the metro area is much bigger, about 2 million people. That's a big city in Norway. That makes this a medium-sized city. But okay, this is our turnaround point. This are the Grønn charges here by the train station in downtown Kristiansand, and let's see if we can do a U-turn. Yes, we can. We can do that. Okay, let's take a look at the consumption, guys. 18.0 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometers. We're still at where we were. And look at our time, guys. 3 hours and 7 minutes. Yeah. So the time here is a bit longer or more because I have had a pit stop, which was just a few minutes, and then I stopped the stopwatch. But 3 hours and 7 minutes. Yeah, guys, that is not bad. We haven't had too much traffic. Just going to get ourselves through this intersection here. We haven't had too much traffic, a little bit, but the traffic has been moving fairly quickly. When we drove home from Kristiansand yesterday, it was much more traffic. That's why I wanted to do this a bit earlier. So it's 10 to 1 now. We are now on our way back to Oslo. And guys, we have 39% battery. That is insane. Yeah, this is easily the furthest we have ever gone with any car on this test. So that means we will probably be able to go to, we can go to Brokelandsøy. We have 186 kilometers of range left according to the car. I think Brokelandsøy is like 100 and something. We can probably go to Bamble. Maybe we can make it all the way to Ionity in Larvik. So yeah, guys, this is pretty insane. I'm pretty excited. And if the traffic stays like this, we may be able to set a new record today. Yeah, pretty exciting, guys. But okay, now we're turning back again, and we should have a headwind of about between 4 and 5 meters per second. That will have an impact on the consumption. So that's what I'm going to have to keep my eye out on, guys. So I'll catch up with you guys at our first charging session and our only charging session, which will probably be maybe Brokelandsøy, maybe Bamble, maybe even Larvik. That would be insane. Okay, guys, catch up with you. Here we are, guys. Exit 53, Bamble, and we just got a message at 6% battery that we had a low state of battery. 30 kilometers range left, but look at this, guys. 447 kilometers covered. Consumption is still at 18.0 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometers. 4 hours and 43 minutes on the road before we have to stop and charge. And yeah, we have 30 kilometers of range left. We could probably go to the next charging station, which is in Telemarksporten. But we were there the other day, and yeah, it was really crowded. And you can see, guys, here also it's pretty crowded. So we're in the end of June now, so school's out and it's vacation time here in Norway. And since we're not allowed to travel so many other places, that means people are vacationing at home. And look at this, guys, I've never seen this many cars at this charging station before. But okay, let's see if we can get ahead here and just inch forward. And yeah, 6% battery left, guys. And let's put it into park. Temperature's now up to 24 degrees. Do we have all the stats? We have all the stats. Okay, so let's go ahead and connect to this charger. I'm just gonna flip around the camera for you guys, and hopefully, yeah, it's not too bright outside. But okay, so we have the charging port on this side, on the driver's side. And I do apologize, guys, also if it is windy. Let's go ahead and see if we can do this one-handed. And hopefully we won't have any issues with connecting to the charger. I'm going to get out my RFID chip here. Okay, please pay. And again, guys, I do apologize if it is windy, but it is blowing outside here, and also some construction up here on, this side here. So let's see if we have no issues at all with connecting to these tritium chargers, and hopefully we get the the maximum speed, even though there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cars here charging. Okay, let's go ahead and turn around the camera and let's see. I do apologize, guys, they're doing some breaking the mountain, some rocks up there, so that's quite noisy. But okay, let's go ahead and take a look at this. We should hit that peak speed of 150 kilowatts, and we are, guys. Fantastic, freaking-tastic. 148, but yeah, it seems to be limited with this Mach-E, that it won't, get that peak speed more than, a few minutes. So let's go ahead and just keep an eye out on this. Okay, so in the meantime, guys, we're here at Bamble. So this station opened this winter, or did it open last fall? Yeah, it's pretty new actually, guys. And they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 150 kilowatt chargers, and then they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 50 kilowatt chargers, and then they also have all of these. Yeah, look at these. 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's 30 superchargers. So yeah, this station is quite a busy station. And then they have, I don't know, like 4 or 5 gas pumps over there. That's quite funny. That most of this station here being built in 2020, a modern Norwegian gas station, has much more chargers than it has pumps. So yeah, that shows you, the direction we're going for here in Norway with our EVs. Okay, so I've calculated that from here to Sandvika, it's about 163 kilometers. So if we have, higher consumption on the way back because of, the headwind of about 20 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometers, we should go to 40% in charging. So maybe we'll just play it a little bit safe, go to like 42, so we have some extra juice left. But yeah, 42%. This is going to be a very short stop, so I'm going to get something to drink, get something to eat, because I haven't eaten in almost 5 hours. So yeah, I'm getting hungry. So let's go ahead and just turn around here and see what kind of speed we do have now. And yeah, you can see here, guys, that we only get that 150 kilowatts for a limited amount of time. Let's see if the camera can catch this. We are now at 105 kilowatts. Okay, so 12% now. So I'm going to go into the station and I'll catch up with you guys when we get back to Sandvika. Welcome back to our starting point here at Circle K in Sandvika. And guys, 24 degrees outside here in Oslo. It's much warmer here than it is in Kristiansand, and that seems to be the tendency. But okay, enough about that. We arrived here with 5% battery left, with 25 kilometers of range left. So I went to 42% just to give us an extra safety buffer. doesn't seem like the wind did have too much to say on the consumption today. I don't know why, but we could have gone to 40 without any problem, or right here with 3. We could even gone to even less. But okay, consumption 18.0 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometers, which is unchanged with no decimal points. Yeah, that's a bit annoying, but that is the car. But okay, before I reveal the time, guys, I just want to say that I really enjoy driving this Mustang Mach-E. And, you know, have just been to Kristiansand with my e-tron. This car in the non-premium segment is the smallest step down from my e-tron of any of these, you know, I don't know, you want to call them mid-range electric SUVs. You have this, you have the ID4, you have the Skoda Enyaq, and probably the Ioniq 5 that I will hopefully test later this summer. This is my favorite. This is my favorite car. No, it doesn't have as big trunk as those other cars. You also can't have a roof box, but it's so comfortable and quiet to travel in, and I really do like the interior. It doesn't feel cheapened out. I mean, it's not a premium interior, but for being in this class of vehicle, it feels the most premium. Okay, I'm going to make a whole separate video in the next video, my final thoughts after a week with this car. But okay, guys want to know the time? I'm just gonna roll the clip. Okay guys, we are now back here at Circle K in Sandvika, and we're crossing the line, and check this out, guys. Yes, that is a new record. Check that out, guys. 6 hours 36 minutes 44 seconds. Okay guys, fantastic. A brand new record. 6 hours and 36 minutes. Let's see if the camera can focus on my phone. Yeah, that is pretty awesome. I mean, you can also see the time here on the car, which if you add the charging, which was 18 minutes, we're just 2 minutes over here because I'm just gonna focus back here. We're just because I have, you know, a few stops going to the toilet, and I stop, you know, the time we exit from the roundabout in the motorway. So the length is the same. We actually lose a little bit of time because we drive slow on the on-ramp, and then we drive slower on the acceleration ramp. So, or the off-ramp and on-ramp. Sorry, this looks like my camera isn't focusing, but it probably is. But I mean, guys, a new record, 18 minutes of charging. We went 450 kilometers before we had to charge. You know, average speed is close to 100 kilometers an hour. I'm going to overlay that here. But yeah, I mean, covering 610 kilometers in 6 hours and 20 odd minutes. Not even that, not 18 minutes, 6 hours and 18 minutes. Yeah, that's close to 100 kilometers an hour. And that's what I said before. If we have a clean run and we did this with a combustion engine car, the time would be 6 hours and 18 minutes. So add that 18 minutes of charging, 6 hours and 36 minutes. And guys, I don't know. For me, this is as good as it needs to get. I mean, of course, I want cars to improve, EVs to improve, but this Mach-E long range rear wheel drive with this range and this quick charging on a trip like this should be good enough. I mean, this is a trip that lasts 6.5 hours and only stopping for 18 minutes to charge. I was just able to go to the toilet, buy some soft drinks, buy a hot dog, and then when I was out again, eat my hot dog, and then I had to hop into the car. I mean, I probably waited 4 minutes for the car to charge up to the percentage, but I didn't even have to do that. If I just unplugged, I would have enough juice to get back here, and that is so impressive. So, I mean, this car with its range, with its comfort, with its quiet cabin, this is so quiet. I've just been traveling the same route with my Audi e-tron, and this is like, I don't know, it's 95% as quiet. It's such an impressive car, and is almost half the price. This car, this specific car, with this, you know, equipped like this, with the long range rear wheel drive, is 500,000 kroners. My e-tron is 900,000 kroners before rebates, and this is also before rebates. My e-tron is almost twice the price. It's not twice the car, and this isn't half the car for half the price. This is like, I don't know, 85% the car for almost half the price. It's such an impressive car. So guys, let me know what you think down below. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please drop me a thumbs up down below. And for more car content, as always guys, please subscribe. See you guys later and goodbye.
Cloudless skies in the midday sun.